Hey, what up guys, it is Fish here, and I'm going to bring you some more Starcraft 2 today. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this game recently, and I decided I was going to team up with the Prussian Prince. You may have seen him. I do go ahead and check him out. He does loads of commentaries too, and he is awesome, so I'll leave a link somewhere, it may be in the description, so please be sure to check him out. And yeah, so we're going ahead and doing a 2 vs 2. I have been playing random a lot, so I didn't actually pick Terran, I just clicked random. Because I kind of like all the factions, haven't really decided which one I prefer. I think I prefer Zerg the most, I think they're the most enjoyable to play with. But I am the best with Terran, I think, because of the campaign and stuff like that. So, yeah, at the beginning we just quickly both stick out drones, and the people over here who we are playing is Synox, maybe, and Mule, something along those lines. And yeah, so they're both Terran as well, so this is an match, and we pretty much do the same thing, but we do it a little bit quicker, getting our supply depots down on the gates. We don't get any early rushes or cheeses, and everyone does have their supply depots down, and now everyone is getting their barracks. Everyone's getting their racks, so it is pretty much identical at the moment, and it does look like the Prussian Prince is going to go for some early gas there. And so everyone's supply is pretty much the same at the moment. I'm not sure how you see that. I'm so pro at this now. No, that's how much. Let's have a look. Still just getting used to this game, but I am still really enjoying it. Having a lot of fun with it all, and I can't wait till I get a bit better at it, because at the moment I am not very good, to say the least. So as you can see, Prussian Prince is a little bit more, well, not a little bit, he is more experienced than me, already getting his orbital out, getting another supply and getting that early marine out, which I have seen is very useful. And I would just go stick the barracks, lift it up, and then stick it back, so that it will complete the wall in here, and we'll try and funnel some of their units down. And I really enjoyed this game we played. We did do some quite cool micro to win us the battle. If it wasn't for that micro, we would have got raped, because they had a lot more troops than us, so we were really lucky. And I'm just going to go ahead and get the engineering bay down, so that I can quickly get my upgrades out, because that's really what's going to be the definition of who's going to win, if you have the upgrades, because there will be pretty much the same armies, and they go ahead and wall in as well and getting the marines. But there's no tech lab on that barracks. I'm not sure about this barracks. I'm not sure if he even has a barracks over here. Now he's just getting a reactor. Is that no tech lab? They're getting two tech labs. I can't speak today. 2 tech labs right there, and it does look like Mule is going to go into a factory, so trying to get them maybe an early starport to do some harassment, I assume. Well, I already know what he's going to do, but yeah, that's what he is deciding to take in with the tech lab on well. So they might be going siege tanks as well, but only now. That's what you do see in the lower leagues, that people are much lower, because I know I've only just got actually no, they both only just gone orbitals now, and I believe that me and Prince have had our orbitals up for a long time now. And I do go ahead and drop a scan now, because I have it. And personally, which I think me and Prince have both done, I've got the mules off our orbitals instead of getting down them early scans, and I'm just sticking some supply depots down on these destructible rocks, just in case. Maybe try and come around the side, but I doubt that is going to happen, and they do the same there. So at the moment, I am researching Stimpack and weapons upgrade 1, and Prince is also getting a reactor and also getting Stimpack. So I really prefer to get Stimpacks first, personally. In my experience, what I've played, getting Stimpack first is extremely important, because it is just so much more useful than getting Marine Shield or something like that. And as you can see there, they are going into Cloak, and they're probably going to end up getting them Banshees out and doing some harassment with it. And we haven't got anything to really stop that at the moment. We'll have our scans, but apart from that, we will be pretty pretty alone, and we are still constantly getting drones as well, which is something so valuable. It's about something many people forget to do. It's just to forget to get drones, and from watching videos like Hosky and people like that, is something I've learned to definitely do and make sure I do it. But they are going ahead and getting armor upgrades 1 and getting a starport down, so that it looks like they might both be going into it. And Prince is going into the concussive shell, which will do slow down. And we both decided to get our expansions because there's no early rush or anything, so we think, oh, why not? And it is at the 7-minute mark, so it is super slow, but still we both decided to do it. He gets it a little bit quicker for me. It's sort of like a prompt for me. I see he's got it, so I decide that I am going to build mine as well. So I go ahead and build a starport so I can start getting medevacs out. I really can't speak today, but I start getting medevacs out and go on to combat shield for my marines to give them that extra 10 HP, which can be so useful. And then I get my reactor down hit on this one so I can just start spamming out lots of marines. And yeah, Prince is getting quite a few marauders as well, but it looks like maybe they decided they were going to go half and half, because at this point Synox had basically all marauders and siege tanks, and Newell had a lot of marines. But there you can see the Banshees are being brought onto the field, and they are getting siege tech for the tanks. And Prince has just gone into getting the weapons upgrade 1, and I'm not sure what upgrades I have yet on my marines. I will check out now. I have only weapons upgrade 1, yeah, which just did them. So now I will move all my marines over as they are coming along. All my SUVs should be coming soon. Oh no, this is what stopped me. They got a Banshee down, starting to harass me, and I just decided I didn't really want to waste my SUV, so I just sent all my SUVs over to my natural, and I just respawned all my stuff here because the Banshee will just carry on to do damage, so I just thought I'd leave it and move everything over. And it doesn't look like that Banshee did see my expansion, otherwise it could have done a lot of damage. And I don't know where them SUVs went, but decided to go the long way around, got a nice little trip around this nice map. But yeah, then I go ahead and just move everything here, and then I start getting more marines in my base. And they do go ahead and harass over here as well, but I drop a scam because I had some energy left over, and it was cleaned up. So at this point, the harassment did do quite a bit of damage units wise. We have around the same drones, but I obviously lost a lot of drones there, so that Prince is going ahead quite heavily because I lost about 5 or 6 drones over here, but I am continually building them. So army wise, they do seem to have a little bit of an advantage over us on marauders, but we don't have any siege tanks, so that's not really going to do that much of a problem or do that much damage. And he is just going to get into this and destroy my supply depot, but I do run over and stim and get some damage on them. Let's go back to production. And I'm just following these around, getting my observer round there. But these Banshees do a lot of damage, but I'm not sure if they were cost efficient because they did lose because that cloaking, and then all these 3 Banshees will be done. But it does do a lot of I'm not sure what this factory is doing by Prince. Maybe it's just to scout out and see what's going on. But yeah, it does, because at this low level game we're not really obviously super good with our macros, so we will be doing we will be focusing on, well, me personally, I will be focusing on these Banshees instead of continually building SUVs or doing stuff like that, because I'm not good enough for doing all of that. And you do see in a minute I have a lot of resources left over, so I decide to just spam. Maybe it's not this map, but no, I don't think it is this map actually. I was playing another game earlier, and I bought something like 15 missile turrets because I had a lot of money spent over. And it just does look like Mule is going to go into battle cruisers and go into that. which, I don't know, won't do that much damage because we do have a lot of Marines on the field, and we will be able to target that down quite quickly. And as you can see, Prince is going into weapons upgrade 1 and 2, so his Marines that should be done by the time we decide to attack, and my armor upgrade is being done, and I will get out a armory I think soon because I've got my factory, so I can continue to get them upgrades, and I do have quite a bit of troops here. But we are just going to fast forward. Oh, there's the army actually. Yeah, so this is our army. There are a lot of siege tanks and a lot of marauders. Probably a bit too many marauders because we don't have any heavy units left, and Prince does see that, so he is just going to back the fuck up. He is going to get out of there, seeing that that is like trying to get me to come down, and we are just deciding the tanks will go ahead and siege up, so we don't want to engage because that splash damage will whip us apart. But it doesn't look like the blue is really doing that much. I think because maybe he did tech into battle cruisers, that is where most of his money is going instead of getting a strong ground army. But he is going to move up what he has, which isn't much. But yeah, so we're waiting for a chance to maybe split up these tanks, because these tanks are a problem and they are at the back of the army, so if we do engage they will just block off the army. So we are just waiting, and for a perfect moment maybe probably siege tanks to actually move up so we can continue to destroy that. But yeah, as you can see, the Prussian Prince is much better than me. He is getting still getting mules, SUVs, sorry, which I am not, I don't think, because I am a big old noob. But yeah, I am just getting my supply depots down so that I don't get supply blocked, and yeah, more stuff is being built. Lots of stuff are being built by a Prussian Prince, just building up that strong economy and army. And then 5 supply depots almost being built now, and we do drop down a scan just so we can see where they are, and the tanks do siege up, and there you go, awesome micro there, and we do go ahead and destroy them tanks when they decide to siege up. So that was perfectly timed by us, and we did quickly, we were on Skype and I dropped the scan, I was like go 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 go, and we both did run in and get that siege tank. So at the moment, as you can see, they don't really have much left now. They are just retreating everything back for one last chance, but we do have a lot of Marines and medevacs. Look how many medevacs Prince has. He can heal his army quite efficiently, and now we're just raping these expansions. Expansion does trying to get away, but it doesn't work, and I was just showing Prince that there is a destructible rock, so we can get up here to get into our base. We don't have to go around. And yeah, and we have expanded. Prince has expanded all along here and got a lot of supply depots. This is a nice little base hanging up here, and I have only got my 1 expansion, but I am getting up my Marines and Marauders in case this attack fails. But now we do push in, we focus down these battle cruisers, because we know that, well, we don't actually focus down these battle cruisers, we do now. We focus down the battle cruisers because we want to get rid of them, because they'll do a lot of damage if we allow them to. And now we just focus onto the Marauders, and I decide I'll go red and he can push on and get the blue. So at this point, you pretty much know we've won. We haven't seen MMA GG there. So yeah, good game to both them two. It was a really fun match, and that micro, which was really fun as well, which we did. Yeah, so please do check out my channel. Hopefully I'll bring you some more Starcraft and Third Age Total War, and just stuff like that. So yeah, please do go ahead and drop my channel and look how many resources I have. You can see that I am a noob. Yeah, thanks for watching and peace out.